White House senior advisor Stephen Miller, whoa. In my opinion, he went right after CNN's Jim Acosta over the president's immigration policy. Listen to this wild exchange. Roll tape.
This whole notion of, well, they could learn, they have to learn English before they get to the United States. Are we just going to bring in people from Great Britain and Australia?
Jim, actually, I have to honestly say, I am shocked at your statement that you think that only people from Great Britain and Australia would know English. This is an amazing moment. This is an amazing moment. That you think only people from Great Britain or Australia would speak English is so insulting to millions of hard-working immigrants who do speak English from all over the world. Jim, have you honestly never met an immigrant from another country who speaks English outside of Great Britain and Australia? It shows your cosmopolitan bias.
Well, to some degree, it went downhill from there. Joining us is Brent Bozell, president of the Media Research Center. Brent, I think that was pre-planned. I think Stephen Miller knew what he was doing, planned it in advance, and went right after CNN. Am I wrong?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. And it was a slam dunk for Stephen Miller, no matter what you think of the issue. You know, what's even worse than this was that after it was over, Jim Acosta went on one news program after another repeating this while being interviewed as a news reporter. Rush Limbaugh is right. It has now been reversed. It is now the Democratic Party that is an appendage of the liberal media. I thought it was very interesting that while Jim Acosta was reporting this on the chyron at the bottom of CNN, it said, "New plan to slash legal immigration sparks fierce debate." Who was doing the debating? The reporter for CNN.
Do you think, though, that Stephen Miller should have done that? I do think it was pre-planned. Should a White House spokesperson, whomsoever it is, just go right at, deliberately pre-planned to a reporter? That's not what you're supposed to do, is it? Really? You should do that?
I think he should have done this because Jim Acosta was way out of bounds as a reporter. He got into a fight with this White House. Now, that's fine. Close your eyes, and what you were hearing was Schumer. You were hearing Nancy Pelosi speaking. And this guy, I think, is being dishonest by calling himself a reporter and then doing that. So, yeah, I like what Miller did.
We really have come to a total standoff between the White House and the press corps. I mean, it's a really hostile environment, isn't it?
Yeah, they despise each other.
Yes.
There's no two ways about it.
That's true.
And each is out to get the other.
Never seen anything like it, ever. Not even close. Never seen anything like it. Have you?
No. I haven't seen anything like it, nor have I seen the level of dishonesty on the part of the press. Again, if you want to be a commentator, you want to be a debater, you want to be a liberal activist, fine, go at it. But to call yourself a journalist, and then CNN just says over and over again that they're objective. Well, they're not. Go to our site, newsbusters.org, look at that story. There's no human being who will say that what Jim Acosta did was in any way objective.
Brent, one more for you. You're not happy with Senator Jeff Flake. His new book, the title is Conscience of a Conservative. Why are you not happy with Republican Jeff Flake?
Because I think, in my opinion, he's a fraud. He's as dishonest as can be on two levels. One, he appropriated a book that is the largest selling polemic in history, carrying Barry Goldwater's name. Everyone knows my father wrote it. He actually takes the very title. He even steals the artwork. I'm going to show you. Here is the original, Conscience of a Conservative. Here's Jeff Flake's book. There is no way that this man should have any right to take a name like that. Secondly, Jeff Flake is the exact problem that Republican conservatives have in Congress. He has no right. Here is a man who has voted for legal amnesty. He's a Gang of Eight. He's a man who wanted the Garland nomination to go forward, which would have given a far-left Supreme Court. He has voted for $1.6 trillion in additional debt. It goes on and on. He undermined Mike Lee and Ted Cruz in the 2013 Obama Obama defund debate. I was there, and I saw it happen. He goes on, and how dare... And guess what? He's running for re-election. It's the same game everybody's playing. You run as a conservative, you govern as a liberal. But he's come out with a book stealing someone's title, and that's my opinion, and I just showed it, and then calling it his own and calling himself a conservative. In my opinion, that's intellectually dishonest.
Whoa.
In my opinion, that's fraud. And by the way, I challenge Jeff Flake to a debate anywhere at any time, but I warn him, I will
We got it all
him.
we got it all on this program. Brent Bozell, you're all right. Thanks for joining us, sir. Appreciate it. We'll be right
Thank you,
back.
sir.